Assalamu alaikum. Do you remember, like in the previous post this week, we said that there's something about fantasizing going on for all the newcomers to religious and spiritual awakening? We sort of imagine this journey and this new community to be experience of not less than equal of a bed of roses, and it's simply not. Now, the funny thing is that those new communities for us, converts into Islam specifically, but also probably converts to any other new community, they also fantasize about us. That is really interesting. So, when I came to Islam myself years ago, I was welcomed very warmly by Muslims. I was given books, I was given hugs. I was even told by some of them that I'm a better Muslim than them, and that creates such a worrying feeling, embarrassment, yes, but also worrying feeling, because nobody can be in your heart, nobody can judge what is between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is only between you and Him, and who would know, and who are those people to tell me that I'm better than them? But now I know it was reflective of them. And I think if anything, I want you to remember that your spiritual growth is seen, your religious commitment is seen, but also it has an impact. It brings meanings to other people's life, especially to new community. And what we as a reverts experience is that warm welcoming, that enthusiasm by the new community, but also fantasizing and idealizing where we are and who we are, and that's got nothing to do with you, it's got nothing to do with me. It is simply a case of us, our stage, whatever is it that we're going through, and it's seen on us, and whatever is it that it's affect them is remind them about the fact that we are all on a journey. Simple as that. And how they're going to experience, how they're going to express that, how they're going to welcome you, how they're going to see you, how they're going to refer to you, how they're going to see you is not by who you are, but mostly they're going to treat you as a religious triumph, as a confirmation to the truthness of the message that they're following. They might even hold you as a trophy and take you around the neighborhood and make you their religious spiritual friend. And they will see your journey as a confirmation to universality of the message of Islam, and that idealizing and fantasizing about you will be experienced on many occasions, to the point when you will have enough of telling your revert or convert story, to the point when you're going to feel just seen by a label, and to the moment when you're going to, obviously you're not going to do it, I've never seen anyone doing it, but when you are going to actually experience it as a rude thing, as a very uncomfortable thing to be asked, how does it feel to be convert? But I encourage you to have a bit of compassion and bit of understanding, because not everyone has been encouraged, not everyone has put as much effort as you as a convert on this journey of getting to know who you are as a spirit, working it through, working it out, inviting it, being brave enough to leave the old parts of yourself, inviting and trying on new parts of yourself. Not everyone is as brave as you, not everyone is as experienced as you, but you're going to remind them about who could they be, and very often who have they been, because very often you will find Muslims coming, I've been like you. Really? Have you? What does it mean? Well, it means that they've been at a specific stage of spiritual growth, so that's how you're going to be seen, but exactly that's how it's going to feel. And obviously there are differences in how we're being seen as a Muslims and received. Differences very much, very subtly going back to racial identity, and they internalize colonial mindsets and hierarchies. So what I'm trying to say here is that the Western converts, okay, the Western white educated converts, they will be less probably marginalized than indigenous or black or brown Eastern converts. They're not going to experience the same welcoming and the same interest, and that goes back unfortunately to the history, and that goes back unfortunately to the things which haven't been in majority of the cases walked through in our community. So this is that first thing, that fantasizing, that idealizing, that fireworky experience that you will experience, that you will have to go through, not only at the first stage of your conversion story, but also probably to the rest of your life. So yeah, 20 years in the business of being a convert Muslim, or being seen as a new Muslim, I'm still being asked to tell my convert story, and interestingly enough, you're going to shorten them every single time, year after year. You're going just to shorten them, but you're going to own them. And with that being said, if you like any of those videos of mine, consider, ask me, DM me about why am I talking so much about converts and reverts right now. I've never spoken about them before. Why do I talk about spiritual journeying? Why do I post about it? If you are interested in what's going on, what is it that I'm doing, what is it that I'm delivering within the realm of obviously therapy, Islamic therapy, but specifically targeted at reverts, DM me, and I'm glad to be here. Let me know what are your thoughts and your experiences. Assalamu alaikum.